everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose for those of you who are new here, and for those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back. Thank you for your support. It really means a lot to me as I continue to grow this channel. So in today's video, I'll be diving into allocating my September 15th paycheck budget. So for those of you who are new, let me just give you a quick rundown. Both myself and my husband, we are paid semi-monthly on the 15th of each month and again on the last day of the month. All right, before I get into the budgeting, there are two line items that I need to update. I need to update gas and I need to update subscription. So let me just quickly switch over to the expense tracker. Okay, so total for fuel that was spent is $127.33 and total for subscription $18.97. All right, so the last update I did was on the 9th, and then on the 10th, my Microsoft subscription came out for $6.99. I had to pay for CapCut for $9.99. All right. On the 10th, I paid my Google subscription for $1.99, and on the 11th, we did fuel for $54.68. This column over here is automatically updated once I add anything in here. So these are correct. I don't need to double check them. All right. So let me just go back over to the budget worksheet and add them in. Okay, let me just take the filters off. All right. So with these two updates, I am now over the amount that I budgeted, but I'll go over this once I'm doing my official closeout for this paycheck. All right, so I am supposed to have $360.51 left over. $360.51. That's what my bank account says. Let me see if that's what I have here. No. So this is saying $357.51. My bank account is saying $360.51. So I'm gonna go with the bank account balance and then see when I'm doing the closeout to see if I can find that difference. So I'm rolling over $360.51. All right. So now we can go into budgeting the paycheck. All right. So for the combined income, that was $3,412.87. I am not rounding the income up. I'm just putting it exactly like it is. For extra money, we have $951. For family contribution, I am going to budget $600. No transfer from emergency fund and no transfer from savings. All right, so we are going to be budgeting $5,324.38. Oh, I just remember, for life insurance, I did budget $25, but I didn't pay it, so I'm going to put 0 here. Just remember that. So I need to rebudget for life insurance over in this period. All right, so for the breakdown, I'm only going to be focusing on housing and general expense category and debts and miscellaneous. I'm just hoping that this is enough to cover all that I have going on for this period. All right, so for rent, I'm going to be budgeting a half of October's rent, which is $1,215.50. For water, I don't receive the water bill as yet, but I'm going to be budgeting $155. Hopefully that's going to be enough to cover it. Security was just paid, so I don't need to budget for that. Our insurance, I'm going to budget $275. For cell phone, I am budgeting $295 for cell phone. I believe it's a little bit less. I'm just rounding up the two, rounding up to $295. For internet is, I'm gonna budget $80. It's a little bit less, but I'm budgeting $80. For gas, it's $64.15, and electricity is $210. All right, for life insurance, I'm gonna put $60 here. I'm not gonna be doing pest control now. I have to do pest control this month, but I'm going to do it later down because I'm going to change the company that I'm using. So I need to do some research and see which other companies I'll be able to go with and get a quotation or a couple of quotations to see which one is going to be cheaper. All right. For lawn care, I am going to budget $70 for lawn care. I normally tip my guy $10. I think I'm going to cut that tip to $5 this trip because I'm definitely not sure if I have enough money this time around. So I'm going to put $70 here. For fuel, I'm going to budget $100. Hopefully there is no unexpected traveling that's going to cause me to go over like the last period. For groceries, I'm going to put $250. All right. So for medical copay, we have several appointments coming up for myself, my husband, and my son. And co-pays are $45 because they're specialty visits. So let me see, 45 times 3, 135. I'm going to keep it at 135. For prescription, I'm going to budget $200 for prescription. Hopefully we can stay within this. All right, so for housing and general expense, I budgeted already $3,109.65. Let's skip over to our debt obligations. So for car number 1, which is on the split pay method, that's $244.19. Car number 2, $230.94. For credit cards, I am budgeting $490. For personal loan number 1, I am budgeting $620.37. For personal loan number 2, I'm budgeting $383.16. I am not budgeting any extra debt payment because I don't know if there's any money left over. Subscription, I'm going to be budgeting $25 for subscription. All right. Now for the moment of truth. Let me see what's going on here. I'm so scared to go here. Let's see what's going on here. Is it green or... Oh, it is green. It is green. All right. This is green, which is good. This is green. So there's $221.07 left over. Let's just double check to see if I covered all my necessities, because that's the old... No, I need to put some money for barber for my son and my husband, so I'm going to put $70 there. All right, so my subscription, no extra debt payment, all my loan obligations, all my debt obligations are covered. No books, no gifts, no eating out, no clothing, covered for barber. Nothing is going to emergency, nothing for sinking funds. And I think I covered everything in housing and general expense, but let's double check. That's covered. Water is covered. Security is already paid. Our insurance covered. Cell phone covered. Internet, gas, electricity, life insurance. Nothing for pest control, lawn. Yes, we are all covered here. So there is $151.07 left over that I'm going to just put it right here in my expense cushion line. And then my budget is going to be sitting at $0. So everything, all the income has been accounted for. All right, so that's a wrap for today's budgeting. I've allocated all the money that I have. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you have any questions or if you want to share any tips, please drop me a comment. I would definitely love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video and you want to stay updated to all things budgeting, my debt journey, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which is going to be my closeout for my August 31st paycheck budget. All right, bye.